Alright, welcome back. Or welcome to the beginning, I should say. It's been a little while since I started a game. But Final Fantasy VIII, let's get started. Oh, there's the new controls for the PS4 version. Pretty much the same, except obviously the cheat stuff is on the R3. No random battles is both of them together. And L3 push down is extra speed. The battle boosts, speed, and no random battles. Okay. There are some things I want to say about the game and why it took so long and everything, but we'll wait until after the opening bits. Final Fantasy VIII from '99. Second Final Fantasy I ever got. Oh, so we wake up in the dots. So that wasn't just a cool opening. That happened. Obviously, the flashback bits and the flash forward bits, I guess, as well, didn't happen. But the actual fight. This is how he got his scar that you saw in the thing there. He's gonna have a scar down his face. His main character. So this is Dr. Kadawaki, yeah. How are you feeling? My forehead hurts. No kidding. Looks like your eyes are focusing. You should be fine. Try and say your name for me. Now, I know this is Squall as the in-game. I know that I always go with Kai and it seems fine to be, but I'm going to go a little bit different because this guy reminds me of someone called John when he was a teenager anyway, in school I knew him. He was very similar to how this guy was, and how I'm going to try and play him. It's sort of, if you've probably know the game, he's a very deadpan sort of character. I know he wasn't in the Japanese version, but in the one that we've had here, and when I played it as a kid, he was very bad. He often doesn't say anything, just maybe grunts or like, So we're going to go with that. Going to be John. Why don't you take it easy in training? Next time you might not be so lucky as just to get a scar. Tell that to Cypher. Ah, that's Cypher. He won't listen to anyone. Why don't you just ignore him? I can't just run away. Want to be cool, huh? Well, just don't get hurt in the process. Let me see. Your instructor is... oh, just hold on a moment while I have a sip of my awesome tea. Now, I found out your instructor. It's... What's this? Aha, drumroll. I missed out the drumroll. Damn. I'll just call her now. Wait here just a moment. What's this? Get your friggin' student now. Yes, yes. His injury is not serious. It's just probably gonna leave him a scar. You know, that's not serious, is it? Right. Come on, please come by. A lot of I nearly called him Kai. Now, a lot of John's words are going to be in his head, at least for quite a lot of the game, anyway. John, so we meet again. The frig was that? She seemed to know us. I knew I'd be seeing either you or Cypher in this place. Come on then, let's go. Today's field exam. It's not like you've got a serious injury or anything. I got a freaking scar. John, is there something on your mind? No, really? Not really, huh? You're making fun of me. Why is that funny? Funny? No, it's not like that. I'm just happy. I feel like I'm beginning to understand my students a little. That's all. I'm more complex than you think. Then tell me. Tell me more about yourself. That's none of your business? Bloody women. So we're at a school. Freaky looking school, but still a school. And it's going to confuse you more. It's called a garden. Even though it's a school, it's called a garden. Good morning, class. Let's get started with today's schedule. So she's a teacher. There seem to have been some rumours flying around since yesterday. Yes, the field exam for the seed candidates will be later this afternoon. Those not participating and those who failed last week's written test are to remain here in the study hall. Field exam participants will have free time until the next exam. Be sure that you're in top condition. Meet in the hall at 1600 hours. I'm going to announce the team assignments there. Any questions? Oh, and Cypher. Do not injure your partner while training. Be careful from now on. Field exam participants, I will see you all later. Came in to say goodbye basically and give us a bit of a expositional talk. Oh, and John, I need to talk to you. is running by default. How do we do walking by default? Do I have to do that? Yeah, I guess I do. Okay, that's fine by me. I'll mostly be running. But yeah, I wanted to... This gives me some information. I'll go on this just while I pause it a little bit. It took a little while to get this game started. I do not want to do the tutorial. This is so boring. I just don't want to give you... Fine, let's get out of here, and I'll just look at this. I'm done. I'll just look at the menu. I don't want to get stuck into a tutorial, because there's a lot of tutorials in this game, and you cannot skip them, even with the remaster, which you thought they'd give you an option to skip tutorials, but no. Is because the reason I didn't do it because, well, one, I was a bit. No, I don't want to put auto on. I was a bit worn out. I'd been playing Final Fantasy IX for a long time, and before that I had Star Ocean, and before that was Final Fantasy X. There was pretty much no stop, which is fine. All great games. But I thought I needed a little bit of a break, and then when I started to get hankering for it, things started to come up in my life, and then it's like things like I'm getting married next week, there's Halloween coming up, my birthday, then there's Christmas, New Year's, and there's other people's birthdays all hanging out kind of all at the same time. It's kind of a packed time of the year. So I thought to myself, if I didn't actually start this game, there's a good chance, because I'm going to be quite busy for a while, that I won't actually be able to start playing the game properly until February. That's pretty much when things are going to start calming down, I think. So I am starting it now, but like I said, a lot's going to be going on, so I imagine that the uploads are going to not be very consistent for a while. It'll be basically whenever I get a chance, or I'm in the mood for it or anything, when I've not got loads of other stuff to do. But yeah, that's the gist of why it's taken so long to start this, and why it's starting now rather than when it'd be a good time to actually start it, probably in February, when I could start being consistent. But there we have it. It's all updated information. Let's continue on. Don't worry, I'm not gonna be talking over when they talk, but there's lots of, like I said, tutorial moments, and I've got plenty to say about the game and about what's going on and such. So we'll do them in those points when we're doing tutorials. You better show some courtesy to Inspector Trape. Inspector? Instructor. It's an honor to be called over by Inspector Trape. Why do I keep saying Inspector? It's Instructor. Try to smile a little when you're talking to the Instructor. See, I got it right. You can actually try and leave. I was going to do that, and she just says, don't get your ass out of here, come over. She didn't say it quite like that, but you know what I mean. You haven't been to the fire cavern yet, have you? You won't be able to take part in today's seed exam if you don't pass that prerequisite. This is the inner monologue. I'm going to have to... So if you ever see that grey text, whatever I'm saying is in John's head. I was gonna go this morning, but Cypher... Do you have a good reason? No, not really. Alright, then let's get going. If you're not too confident yet, you can always review your studies in the student panel. I'll be waiting for you at the front gate. Come down when you're ready. You can access the student panel from your seat. Bye guys. Did I forget? Are you actually not able to access these two? There's two summon things. You might not be able to do it unless you actually look at the student panel, I think. I'm not quite certain, but let's go through it and see what happens. Message from Garden, maybe? Discipline it? No, that's not it. Go back. How do I go back? I'm done. Go away. Basics. About GFs, that'll be where it would be, I think. GFs, in this... No, it's not. Right. Oh, damn it, I pressed the wrong button. GFs in this game are called Guardian Force, and they're basically summons. So Ifrit, Bahamut, all that lot. Thanks for looking at this page. There won't be anything yet. This actually I probably will check out every now and I'll try and remember because there's some fun little bits on here. A bit like the social media side of this game, even that came out in '99 before social media was around, but it does that sort of thing. Think of this as the internet, the really bad internet. Log in, John confirmed. Gathering data for John. Searching. John, you are registered with those 2 summons. Do I have access? There we go. Quetzalcoatl. I really want to change his name. But I don't know what to. I don't know. What do we call it? Ah, screw it. We'll just give it as Quetzalcoatl. And I'm pronouncing it wrong. Quetzalcoatl. Screw it. We'll go with it. Quetzalcoatl. I never kept the name the same before. I always changed Quetzalcoatl's name. It was something, and I never really thought about changing it. Shiva will keep Shiva as Shiva. There we go. We've got Quetzalcoatl and Shiva. Let's go back, we've got them. Thankfully that was short and sweet. Well, maybe not so sweet, but short. Continue on now. So yeah, this Final Fantasy VIII is one of the top 3 of my favourite Final Fantasies. I'm late! John wouldn't say anything. It's like, There. Sorry, I was kinda in a hurry. Oh yeah, did you just come from that class over there? Is homeroom over? Oh no! This place is so much bigger than my last garden. Remember, garden is school, then my last school. Oh, hey! I just transferred here. Do you think that you could give me a quick tour of the garden, please? Now, I know he would definitely say no to this, and I would normally say no because I've done this before, but because there might be people who have not played the game, this gives you a good sort of tour of the whole school garden, whatever you want to call it. So we'll follow this gal, go a little bit against character and say, sure. Woohoo! Alright, let's go! We'll take the elevator to the first floor lobby and I'll show you to the directory. Talk to this guy. Oh hey, would you like to have these? My brother gave me these cards, but they're not really my thing. You can have them if you like. What? How do you play a card game? Oh, I think it's best to look at the tutorial section. You know, read that book, make maybe and press square to talk to people, you know. Don't bother challenging me. 7 cards. Oh hi, have you taken the seed exam today? If you still haven't, you should go to the fire cabin. And just take it easy, alright? Take care then. Right, although I actually prefer the card game in 9 to 8, because 8 is the base version that we've got now basically, is better than 9's in my opinion, but this version in 8 can change so rapidly, and I just don't understand how it works when it gets a bit overly complicated. All the different rules can change. That's the directory. So we will be playing the card game, and I might actually just do it off thing because it's actually important to do well in it. Well, this is it. It's really important to do well in the card game because it leads to special skills, items, and abilities and everything, and probably even weapons, I can't remember. So we're going to have to do a lot of card games, and I'm probably going to have to do a lot of saves going, because if you lose a really good card, some of them are unique and they're really hard to get back. Blam Garden is pretty big. It's a good idea to check where you want to go, and then select it from here. Oh, I've got a question. How do you use this? Just move and just... Nah, I'll stick to how it's saying in tutorial. I was going to say touch the touch screen, you know, but we'll stick to what it says here. Just move the cursor and press the X button. cross, as it's technically called, but whatever. Next, I'll pick an explanation. I'll give you a quick explanation of the various facilities. Yes, sir! You'll find the dormitory to the north. The dormitory is where the majority of the students live. There aren't too many students who commute from outside. Oh yeah, I'm in the dorms too. You can rest there and also change your clothes if you need to. West of the north block is the cafeteria. There's always a big rush for the hot dogs, so you better get used to waiting in line. Ooh, got it. East of the north block is the parking lot. We usually take the garden car when the missions come up. The front gate is located to the south. Ooh, that's right. I have to go meet Instructor Tripp in front of the gate at some point today. What's the matter? Nothing. See, he doesn't really say what's on his mind very much, does John? It's very closed off. Next, we've got the quad, located in the west block. There's an event being planned there. Ooh, I know. It's the Garden Festival. It's gonna be great. I'm planning to be on the committee. You wanna help out too? Let's just continue, shall we? South of the west block is the infirmary. That's where you go to get treated for injuries, but a lot of students just go there for advice. Ooh, what's the doctor's name? Dr. Kodawaki. Now to the east block. This is the training center, the only facility that's open at night. You use it for training, and there's got real monsters running loose there, so if you don't take it serious, you might end up dead. Be careful. Ooh, okay. South of the east block is the library. There's a lot of material you can look up there, but the terminals in the classroom are a lot more efficient. And you know already about the classroom on the second floor that you was late for, right? Yep, remember that one. By the way, the headmaster's office is located on the third floor, but you need permission to go there. Ooh, another question. What's the headmaster's name? It's Headmaster Sid. Anything else? Oh, I got it. Oh, hey, are you taking today's seed exam? Yeah. Then maybe I'll see you later, okay? I've finished my training at my previous garden. I'm taking the seed exam today too. Good luck to us both, right? Thanks a lot. Oh, John, Instructor Tripp. Why do I want to say Inspector? Instructor Tripp is waiting for you at the front gate. What, you don't know where the front gate is? Kidding me, right? Oh, I know where the front gate is. Don't be talked down to me, woman. Let's save the game here, because I'm going to try and do a card game of them. I'll try not to use to record when I'm doing the card games, but if you haven't seen it yet, I might as well show you it. Ah, no, she can't do card games. Can your friend do card games? Morning! Good luck with the seed exam. She can't do card games either. Let's run around for a bit, get some exercise. This is the infirmary. I don't think... No, can't even talk to you, okay? I don't think there's anyone else in here, just the doctor. Maybe she plays cards. I imagine she'd actually be good at card games. Hey, Doc. What, you want to play me a card game? Could get my ass kicked out, eh? Okay. You know that I used to play a lot. Not so much lately, though. Open and... yes, the rules that we have are open and trade rule 1. I don't remember all the rules that much. I'm not great at the card game. The basic one I'm okay at, and I need to actually play a lot of. But I hope not to get the new rules, because there's a lot of different rules that can be implemented by playing different types of people. But yeah, anyway, basically, the 4 numbers on the card there is how strong they are. 1 means not very strong at all. 5 means average. 4 means below average. So it's not a very good monster card thing on each of those sides. Funga 6 and electrical. Let's try and ignore that. But that's not bad. That'll do. He's alright. That'll have to do. Let's have damage right at top. Okay, we'll go with that. Alright, you've got better cards than me for sure, and you've got a rare one. Oh shite, I'm not going to be able to beat that. I did save it, so that's fine. So I better go on the defensive. 4 and 4, if I put that 4 and 4 on the top right, that means it needs to have higher than a 4 on either the up or the right to beat me. That hunchback thing at the top can beat me, and so can the zombie thing at the bottom one can beat me. Well, that's not good. If we're gonna lose, might as well lose someone that's not that good, but he's got 6. You can beat any of them. Alright then, what if we put something at the bottom? If we put that there, then that will be able to beat one of them. Okay. Oh, I'm an idiot. A true fool. True fool. Alright, let's put... I'm not great at this game. Put it there then. Yeah, I thought that would happen. This one there. And we'll use that. And it's not going well, is it? And we're gonna lose really badly actually. I lost. And they get to take a card from you. Well, great. That's how the card game works and how I suck at it. And you're gonna see me after... No, you're not gonna see me play it very often. I'm gonna play it off screen. Well, let's go. Let's actually... What we'll do is... I wanted to get through the tutorial. Yeah, what we'll do is I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna show you the areas. And I'll go and do the tutorial. Because it's a tutorial... Oh, excuse me. Do you know how to play an instrument? What? Come on, don't ignore me. What? Hey, I know. I ran into you by the classroom, right? Is that... Selfie? Or we just... I'm the executive committee will fit it... And you're interested to come and check out the stage. You already buggering me? What you... Are you skating? Oh, you're skating. I thought it was the glitch. It's my dream to have my own band. I just friggin' showed you the whole school. Why are you being a nuisance? Oh, she's gone. All members of the Garden Festival Committee have been disbanded to conflicts around the world. That transfer student seems to be really enthusiastic about it, though. So it is her. What was her name? Did we tell her name? Her name's Selfie. She told us, right? No, she didn't. Oops. Sorry, never mind. Are you interested in what I'm doing? Not interested. Then don't attract a crowd, okay? Want to surprise everyone once it's done. Fine, I'll say I'm interested. I want to see what you're talking about. Then you should join the Garden Festival Committee too. That's it. There are some hidden Right. I'll talk about that a bit later when we see one. There's some... The way this game works is annoying. I'm gonna go through it step by step because it's a little bit in depth, and if I just info dumped you right now, yeah, I think it'd be boring firstly, and secondly, you probably wouldn't retain most of it, and it might look a bit confusing if you'd only watched my previous videos for RPGs. What's this? Ah, the cafeteria, where everyone loves hot dogs. So we'll go around here. There's Cypher. Cypher! Drink! Hey, can I drink something? I'd like some water, you know? Ignore! Yo, it's John! Oh yeah, Fujin's gonna treat, you know? Want something? Rage! Ow! What the hell, man? I know it's a girl, but... And the way that she talks makes it just... I just have to talk like... angry machine man guy. What? Okay. John, can't you see the disciplinary committee's busy? Pfft, don't bother us. Nothing new, okay. Any hot dogs? Hot dogs? Anybody got any hot dogs? No more hot dogs today. Fuck off. I've got to start getting better at card games because there's some rare cards the Doctor has, and I bet your Cypher's got some rare cards as well. And the point is, later on in the game you might not be able to get them, because I never played out cards, I said. I wonder if we're going to pass the seed exam today. But there's that written exam as well. There's the dorms. This is where you go and you can sleep, save, change items later. You know, it speaks up the dorms. You think it's going to be a hub where you go often to do a lot of stuff. It's actually not that much. You don't come here that often. Parking lot, it's a parking lot, there's nothing to see in there. And I won't go in the training area because I'll end up getting into fights. The training centre, it's a big sort of garden area. I'm gonna be a seed, I'm gonna work really hard. Okay. These guys here, they're like the staff of the school. Student number 41269, John. You're that problem child. Don't you have the final seed exam today? And you're making instructor Trape wait. What are you still doing here? I'm ignoring you, dick shit. I mean, John wouldn't say that. Sorry, I'll be on my way. And then he doesn't go anywhere near where he's supposed to go. That's what it'd be like. Hey, I got a question for you. Esther was that country that was governed by this evil sorceress way back when, right? So what happened to the sorceress? Did someone overthrow her? Or did we learn that in class? I don't remember. I think I must have cut the class that day, so I have no idea what the sorceress is about. There's a draw point, they call it. Draw point, but no one can draw. This is where you can take magic out from various points in the whole world. It can be fire, earth, healing magic, any sorts of magic. And in this game you use magic as a resource to increase your stats. You can use magic as just magic to attack with, like in most games. But it's actually really inefficient to do that, because it's so much more useful as... I thought she was in here. I guess not. There was that character who met us in the infirmary at the beginning. I thought she was in the library. It must be later on after we've done the Quistis thing. Instructor Trip. But yeah, we use it as a resource to increase our strength, our health, speed, the power of our summons, I think, as well, and all sorts of stuff. So it's actually really inefficient to actually use magic at all in this game. The only magic you really want to be using is your summons to fight with. You can also increase your strength and everything and just hit people. Hey, I've been here since the garden was built. Good for you. Gotta go through here. There's another guy. There's some stuff I want to do, but like I said, I lost that card game. I need to play over people, but I'm gonna get the tutorial out of the way for you guys. And I'm gonna have to save after the tutorial, aren't I? Yeah. And then I'll come back and save. I think we can come back. Be really annoyed if we can't. That's alright. I can get that card back. It's an alright card, but not the best or anything. Here we go. The tutorial. There's a few things I need to explain before we head off. GF is... I'm going to skip all this. I'm just going to give you a really quick overview. Actually, I need to go to the door. Just a second. Some post, I think. Just a moment. Hopefully the microphone's working because I just turned it off. Yeah, sorry. It was just some post. It's getting close to Christmas. Well, not really that close, but I do like to buy the presents early, especially since things might get in lockdown again soon enough, but we'll see. Right, so, Junction. Junction is the tutorial about what I was just talking about with magic. You can put magic onto your HP, your health, your strength, your vitality, which is your defense, I think. Magic, which is like your magic attack, and defense as well. Spirit? I can't remember what Spirit actually does. Maybe something about magic attack? I don't know. Speed, evasion, hit, or lock is chance for criticals. Yeah, you can also junction your summons, add your summons onto abilities as well. I think. It's starting to confuse me again, and I've played it plenty. And this is where we add on things like magic, GF, draw, and we can't actually draw on this one. So you can only have 3 commands on, so one person, you can't have them all on. So you could either have magic, GF, draw, and item. One of those 4 has got to be taken off, so someone cannot either use magic, use summons, use draw and magic, or items. I will probably keep magic on for some of them, but for the majority I don't use magic. But I'll definitely, I don't use items that often either, but they're about the same amount that I use magic items. There's some people who have magic on, and some people will have items on. Because as I said, magic is better to not be used actually in fights. Draw and GF are the most important commands. So yeah, this is just going on. And underneath it you get some abilities that you've unlocked, probably through your GFs, which is increasing your magic attack by 20%. It's not that useful, like I said, we don't really use magic in the fight, in this game very much. Alright, everything okay up until now? You can always check the tutorials again in the menu. Right. Once we get to the fire cavern, I'll explain how to junction magic, and using the draw command, what I was just telling you. Are you ready to go? The fire cavern for the test is located east of here. Alright, well actually, oh damn it, we're not allowed to go back. Did you forget something? Okay, I'll be here waiting for you. Oh good. We can go back. I'm gonna go save it. Here's the draw. Did we actually do that? That's junction. No, we didn't junction. GF. He would be more Quetzalcoatl until we get the other person. Magic, we don't actually have any magic, but this is how you would junction magic onto that. It'll tell you how much increases your magic attack, or strength, or whatever you want to call it. And let's add magic, GF, and draw. That was my default for the most of the game, even though I barely used magic. And we've got no special abilities. But now we're here, I can show you how the draw function works. Find this item and think, oh, you found Cure. Let's draw Cure to John. He draws it and you get a random amount of number, well, obviously it's not going to be 1,000 or something. The maximum you can have in any magic thing is 100. Or 99 actually, I think it is. 100 or 99, one of them. And he got 5 there. And that will regen later and take, I don't know how long it takes, but it'll come back after a while. And now we can actually junction some magic. There we go. There's also other things like stat attack. This is the attack thing, so if someone hits them with a weapon, it'll do that water damage, ice damage, whatever. And the status ones, where you can attack and you can do poison, sleep, stop, slow, and all this lot, and also your defense against them. And there's also your defense against fire and all that. But anyway, magic, do cure. It does actually nothing, so there's no point in doing it. How do we take that off? There we go. So it would increase, we'd see it go up or down or whatever. But it didn't actually affect it at all. Cure's best on health, and your HP, vitality, whatever you want to call it. Not vitality. It actually does vitality a bit. Anyway, I'm rambling, because I'm trying to find a save point. I have to get used to saying John and not Kai. But as we're getting close to the end, I should give you a quick overview. This game, I'm going backwards now. Something else. Let's go back again. There we go, we're in. Quick overview. Final Fantasy 7, 8 and 9 were my favourite ones. This once when I finally understood the game for the first time and finished it, this became my favourite Final Fantasy for a brief moment, before the moment passed and I was back to Final Fantasy 7 or 9 being my favourite. But it's still a really good game, and its main theme, like Final Fantasy 7's main theme I believe was life, or death or something like that. I don't remember what the main theme for 9 was, but the main theme for 8, in my opinion, I believe, is the romance. It doesn't seem like it, especially with the main character and everything, but it's a really slow, strong romance that builds up over the game. I did save it right, didn't I? So I Dutched again. So it's unique in that perspective, I think. 10 had a bit of romance as well, but it was more about the dad-son relationship, I feel. 9 had romance as well, but it was more subdued and more comedic, I think. This is more the classic sort of romance feel, I think, anyway. I might be a bit off, but this is what I always thought about it. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time, and in advance I'll apologise for strange uploading schedules. See you next time. Bye bye.